Hi guys, welcome back to Forza 7. In today's episode we're going to take on the modern hot hatch section of the Seeker Championship, and I kind of want to modify the car a little bit before we do go in. Now, I'm sure it'll bring us up over outside the class. As you can see, upgrades, brakes, division restrictions. To be honest, I just want to get this as good as possible. So we'll go ahead and install that. Fuel system, go ahead and install that. So going up class wise, I don't really know what's going on the left here. So power 305, brake. So we brake power restrictions as well. But I don't know if it breaks power restrictions for this particular thing. I don't know what's going on with this. 305, 312, yeah, we'll take that. I say we're just going to get this as good as we can with the money we've got. Yeah. 342 brake horsepower in a Corsa. Sounds ridiculous, but race valves, yeah, okay, why not? Spending a lot of money here. But yeah, but no, I just figured I would go through this. I could have done this and then started recording, but you know, just wanted to see what's what. What'll get you guys involved. Some people who are watching may not necessarily see this, and yes, I am just pushing for the highest items I can get. 424 brake horsepower, ridiculous. So we've spent quite a bit of money here. We're nearly done with the engine upgrades. This is just engine upgrades. Fuck. So we're going to end up having to look, obviously, at other upgrades too. So we've got 9 grand left after all that. But the engine's fucking tipped fucking top. Handling wise, brakes, we're going to need some better brakes now. So we've got those installed. Oh, they're already installed. Yep, take those. Anti-roll bars, weight reduction. How much is that? Yeah, we'll do that. Fucking 637 this class is out. That adds 56 pounds. What does it do? Weight distribution 58, 57. I don't know. I don't know. We'll come back to that bit. Drivetrain. This could be important. Shift time goes down. Lovely stuff. Transmission. We're not going to be able to afford a decent one, are we? Oh, we can. Shift time goes down. Before we start looking at this stuff, what else do we need? Tires, rims, aeros, appearance, conversion. Okay. Engine swap. Full out engine swap. For what? That brings it down. Might be something worth looking at in the future. I'm wondering if we go with some aero. It's 2 grand. That's 2 grand. But it looks a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll buy that for 2 grand, and we only got 545 credits left. Now, after all that, we probably won't be able to use it in the modern hot hatch. It's going to be like well over fucking limitations, but we'll have a look. It's going to be ridiculously quick, isn't it? Alright. Yep. We work higher that you homologate it. Do you want to all that? Yeah, okay. So there is a class restriction. Oh, you want to install stock and purchase parts found. Ah, so we just spent 40 grand for no good reason, basically. Great. Fucking great. I was hoping for some ridiculous advantage, but apparently not. We're using our shitty little red and white Vauxhall Corsa. It's not even good. And the game crashed. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? I think I mentioned in the last episode that it has a severe memory dump leak. It's just like, it just crashes for no good fucking reason. Like, all the time. And I don't know why. Turn 10, guys, seriously. You need to fucking sort this out. It should not happen. This is a 50 quid game. £50 this game cost me. And it runs like shit. Runs like absolute shit. Need to get it fucking sorted out. At the minute, you're making me regret buying this game. And the thing is, I like this game. I like this game. I like the graphics. I like the music, surprisingly. What I don't like is the constant fucking crashes. So we could do without those, please. Can you get on top of that? You know, just now. Send out an update now. Get it done. Cunts. Oh yeah, that's something I should sort of get on top of. If you are new to the channel, I do swear rather excessively. But genuinely don't give a fuck. So, right. Cockpit cam only before make good passes. Now, I don't know about the cockpit cam only. I don't know if it will set it up automatically or if we've got to go into that. I'll give it a crack. But I don't fancy my chances. As you will know if you've watched previous episodes, I'm not the best driver. Not in games, anyway. Probably not in real life either. But, not a bad driver in real life. I just get bored. So start looking at other things that aren't the road. That's basically all it is. Driving's boring. When you do it for 12 hours a day as a job, it's fucking boring. Right. So, let's get started. Well, someone's got an Audi fucking A3, is it? Or an S3. Look at us and our standard fucking Corsa. We go over the back there, got fucking rally cars and shit. Aha, so it does automatically set this up. We've got this and no HUD. Lovely. That rear windscreen graphic is shockingly bad. See that? Alright. I can't actually see out my left at all, which is a little bit annoying. I'd like to be able to see out my left. I can't even sort of turn my head or anything. Why can I not turn my head? I mean, I can look to my left using the analog stick, like so, but this is horrendous. What a cunt! So I actually don't know how many laps we've done. I don't know how many laps this race is, but we're about to finish up lap 1. I don't know how many good passes we've had, if there were any good passes at all. Probably wasn't. I don't like this mod though. I'm going to have to remove this mod, because I don't like driving like this. And some people like this sort of camera angle in the with driving games. It feels more immersive. And to be fair, I think if I had 3 screens set up, so I could look out on my left and my right, and had a steering wheel, of course, I'd like it as well. But as it stands, I don't have the luxuries of those things, so they're no good to me. Alright, how far behind are we? I think we're 4th, aren't we? Is there 3 cars ahead of us? Yeah. That's the situation. This must be the last lap. I can't imagine there's many more laps than this. So I did up the AI difficulty, didn't I, in the last race? We did. To be increased by 20%, is it? So we should get a increase in credits. But yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that if we're not getting first place. First place is where the points are. points mean prizes. So, is this the last lap? Is this all done? Oh no, I've got another lap to go. Okay. Left that a little bit late. I was doing so well without my rewinds as well. I was intentionally not using rewind. But there, we will wean ourselves off it eventually. We will catch up with PGP Wes, whoever that is. By the way, guys, obviously I've got a PlayStation 4. I'm playing this on PC, but it does look like it links to Xbox One accounts. So if you are watching this, you have an Xbox One, you've got an Xbox account, and you've got Forza 7, then let me know. Send me a private message. I'll get you added onto my friends list, and you might see me race against you on the series. It's a little thing, isn't it? But let's not talk about my cock. Right, so we're in third. We've got Rad, Foco, Vaughn, not far ahead of us in the Audi. I don't know who's at the front there. I don't know what car that is. But Rad, can you fuck off please, mate? And then he bashes into me. What was that, a Vauxhall? It's a Volkswagen Golf. It's a Volkswagen Golf. I think it's a Volkswagen Golf anyway. Certainly looks like it from here. So, if this is the last lap, then we've got a second place. If we've got one more, then we can get first, but I doubt very much they have us racing for this long. Yeah, there we go, we got second. Useless to me, second place. Having that cockpit view did not do much for me, I'll be honest. Yeah, Volkswagen Golf 2014. Peugeot 308 GTI. So, if we go to the next race now, not happy with the second place. How many users does that mod get? They didn't really matter. 60%, 4,000. I mean, it's okay, but I can't see.
Looking for a fun challenge or a way to increase your
mods.
Winnings? Check out mods.
Remove mod. We'll just go with what we've got. Do have to wait for races though. That is a little bit irritating that we have to wait so long for races. I don't know if it's the case on Xbox or what, but the fact it takes so long. We're getting rain at Brands Hatch. The fact that it takes so long to load, and the fact it crashes. At the minute, I would say do not buy this game. At the minute. Unless you're after a Gran Turismo-like experience or the Forza experience, and you've got a PC or an Xbox, and you're desperate, then yeah, I mean, go for it. But right, that was a fucking shit start, wasn't it? Right. Good passes. Good pass. Good pass. Is that not a good pass? I thought it was a good pass. I didn't hit him, but passed him safely. Which, considering, you know. Yes, I know I'm on the track, off the track button. Right. On the inside, off the track. Itchy nose. Yes, I am using an old Xbox 360 controller. No, I do not fucking care. Just how I roll. I mean, I could go get a PlayStation 4 controller, but I don't know if that'll work on here with Forza. Probably would. Can't see why it wouldn't. And again, Microsoft are a bit cunty, aren't they? So we can't use that. So we're not going to get our good passes today, unfortunately, especially with passes like that. But 2 laps in, we're already second. We're on the tail of Micro Nemes Sud 30. Or Micro Nimes? Sud? I'm going to say Micro Nemes. Or Micro Nemes. We'll cheat. Okay, we cheated. I think it's Micro Nemes Sud. Sud would ordinarily mean south, so I don't know what's going on with his name. I don't know if he's 30 or not. Maybe he was born in 1930. I mean, he'd be old playing this game now. He'd be, what, 83? So, you never know. You never know. I've met an old boy playing video games before. He's 74. Plays Battlefield 1 because it reminds him of his childhood. Alright. I think he had a bit of a scarred, troubled life. Yeah. I think I would argue that either this track is better suited to us, or cockpit mode is really not my not really an ideal camera angle for me. The only other thing I'll say about this camera angle, you can actually see the car, and I kind of like seeing the car. You know, who doesn't want to see the fucking car? I certainly want to see the fucking car. I spent money on this fucking car. I want to look at it. I can't believe I bought a Vauxhall fucking Corsa VXR. Why would you buy a Vauxhall Corsa VXR? I still want to take. There is a free, like a free run championship on this game, or in the secret bit. So it's like pick any car you want, and they'll basically put other cars from the same class level. So say you've got to pick an A-class car, you'll race against other A-class cars. It'll be a bit of a hodgepodge, so I don't know if it'll include trucks or what, but we may do that one in the next episode, and depending on what we've got financially, I wouldn't mind taking like a really clapped out old banger. Now if we go look at the store, there's like an old Volvo, I think it's a 540, it's like a really old boxy Volvo, you know, like the proper old school soccer mum type, or soccer mum, or you know, in the UK we don't have soccer mums really, but you know, it's just like your really shitty old family car. As I said, Volvos are nice cars, they're good cars, but it looks like a heap of shit, and I would love to just suit the fuck out of it and run it around the track, just because, you know, it may mean me redoing races, like in my own time, earning a few credits to do so. I'm happy to do that. I'm more than happy to do that. I mean, if you guys want to see it, I suppose we could potentially. I mean, I don't want to commit to streaming at the minute. We're still waiting on the baby to be born. Now, today is Monday. I'm recording this on Monday the 16th. Tomorrow, obviously, it's Tuesday the 17th of October. If today's Monday the 16th, tomorrow, of course, would be Tuesday the 17th. And there's the baby's due date. Now, there is no sign of baby at the minute. So, it really does depend what's going to happen. I mean, it's definitely going to happen in the next 2 weeks. Because at some point, they'll just induce, you know, they'll just, you know, induce the whole pregnancy. And force the baby out, basically. Scrape the fuck out of the car. So, I don't know. We may end up having 2 weeks where I will try to continue getting recordings out. But I can't guarantee anything. I did have someone today, on one of the videos that came out today, mentioned that the microphone sounds metallic and tinny. I have changed the settings. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time to go back and check out the videos and look. But does the sound quality now sound better? Please let me know. I have changed settings, so let me know. We have reached level 3 for the driver level. We get to pick credits or a car. It's going to be a car. You want to buy this car and its upgrades for 17 grand. Yeah. We'll take a cheaper version of a car, I guess. BMW M3 97 would be nice. Continue on. Our collection score is nearly level... Well, we're about 2/3 of the way to level 3 now. You know what? What's the time? 10 at night. I've got work at 10 to 7 in the morning. We've got 20 minutes recording, so let's just say we've got another 20 minutes worth of recording. We're going to carry on. We're going to do the whole of the modern hot hatch series now, and then we'll come back on Monday to, well, we potentially come back on Monday. If the baby's here, I can't guarantee anything, but we'll potentially be back Monday, and then we'll carry on with another series. We've also got Football Manager coming soon. I can't wait for Football Manager. Genuinely cannot wait for the new Football Manager 18. So many new features. So many new features. Oh, we're racing at night. Don't know why I said it like that. That was really shit. And I just had my friend add me, because this guy here, Azza, or just Azza, is a written in real life friend who's just added me on there. Always good to see. I say this is all new. I don't have an Xbox One. I used to have an Xbox 360. Can't remember my Xbox account, so I just started a fresh one. So it's good to see that some people are still about. Alright. I would argue that's a good corner and a good pass, but we didn't get an increased pass bonus. They were disappointing. Was Azza in it from the start, actually? I never really looked to see if Azza was there. It's just the first time I noticed him. But yeah, anyway, baby stuff. So, if you are new to the channel, there is an impending baby. Everything's up in the air at the minute. But there are intentions, once things settle down again, to start streaming again. Wouldn't mind streaming some Forza. Maybe some multiplayer races, selected multiplayer races I mean. So we'll grab a few of the viewers, some of you guys, some of the subs. We'll set up some multiplayer races and we'll have a laugh and that. I don't want to go into sort of just random multiplayer races, because you just get dickheads, don't you, smashing into you, doing what I'm going to do in a bit on one of these corners coming up, and just smash into the drivers, and yeah, it just ruins it. I don't mind when it's against the AI, but when it's against other people, it's a bit cunty. Again, I think this particular... I probably should have tried tuning the car a little bit. This particular track, I don't think this car is suited to. I think we need more top end, and I just don't have it on this car. I probably should have spent a bit of time tuning, but I don't really know tuning. Let's use a rewind. Didn't want to, but we will. Seriously, rewinds are so cheaty. Rewinds should not be in the game, because people like me will take advantage of it. Kind of tempted to rewind there, but too much effort. Seriously, too much effort. It means I've got to move my thumb 1 inch to the right. Basically, when I say 1 inch to the right, my thumb is sitting in between the right analog stick and the X, which is just for me a comfortable position, because I don't need to use this D-pad at all. The D-pad, the Y, X, B or A button, the buttons on the front here at all doing this. I don't know if there's any benefit from using any of those buttons, but it does seem to me like they're kind of defunct. So my thumb is just resting while my index finger, my pointer finger, does all the work on the right trigger. I mean, I could use my middle finger and then use RB, I guess, for something else. I don't even know what RB does. It's a look back, so it does the same as that. Right, so that's stack. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we're on lap 3 of 4 now. We are in the wake of this Volkswagen Golf. I'd like to say we're catching up, but I can't really tell. I think we're slowly getting there, but we could have done a bit more top end on this car to really get there. It might be something I need to look into in the future when it comes to races, learning how to tune the car. I'll be honest, when it comes to cars and tuning and battling with them, never really much for one. Never really a Gary boy, never really a boy racer. I never had a car that I decided to put a big fucking muffler on and chuck big speakers in and just drive around, listen to fucking loud, bassy dog shit music. However, I did have a friend who was really into that. And back in my youth, when I say my youth, I mean sort of like when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, I was really, really into like underground rap. I remember a friend of mine coming up to me. He had this souped up car, and it did look good, to be fair. That sort of thing, it did look good. It was quick as fuck. He came to me, he goes, "Oh, you know your underground rap thing?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Can you do me like a really, really like bassy underground rap CD so I can play it? Like when we go cruising?" I'm like, "Yeah, alright, yeah, no problems. Well, I'm happy to do that for you, no problems." Just fucking, he had no idea what he had in store for him. I had something good. So I put a load of fucking music on, and we're sort of like listening to it, and like, yeah, we're driving around the town. I'm sat in the back of this car. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna hide up. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. So we get like 5 tracks in. We're doing like this lap of the town. You know, we're going slow along the high street. It's a Friday night, and yeah, it's just finished up with this fucking really heavy fucking rap song, fucking shitload of bass. And out of fucking nowhere, "What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa." Bit of Tom Jones, "What's new, pussycat?" He fucking scrambled, absolutely fucking scrambled for the fucking stereo player, didn't he? Just fucking cracking up in the back of the car, cracking up. He goes, "You fucking cunt." I went, "Yeah, I know." To be fair, I did sort them out a few decent CDs in the end, but yeah, I needed to do it. It's just, it was fucking genius. It was the best moment I ever had with that fella. He's a great guy, but that was the best moment I ever had of him. I still fucking laugh about it to this day. Well, I do anyway. I haven't seen him for a while. I certainly fucking do. I hope he does. I hope he remembers it. Oh, fuck me, that corner went a bit wide. So, where's that Volkswagen? Right, he's right there. So I want to make sure that he's not getting anywhere near us. He's not. It's okay, we get first place. So yeah. You know, I can't even remember what fucking car he had. I think it might have been a Renault Clio, possibly. Or was it a Renault 5? Do you like this tune? We've noticed you've raced with this car and designed more than a few times. Liking your cars, yeah. It's a simple design. I like simplicity. I think that's a standard Vauxhall fucking design for this car, for the VXR. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is. Who knows? Right. Last race. 3 laps. Can we go back to that? Just looking at that map there. I want to say we need more top end. We'll have a quick look at this, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Gearing. Wanna... How do I... I cannot change it, apparently. For whatever reason. This is a stock car, isn't it? This is the stock car, isn't it? So I can't actually... Yeah. Right. So I've got to make do with what we've got. Watkins Glen. I don't know where Watkins Glen is. I don't know where Watkins Glen is. I wish I did. I've got my friend messaging me at the minute. He's messaging me about Forza and Motorsport Manager. My friend talking to me at the minute is Chris, and saying that he can potentially lift models from this game and put them into Motorsport Manager, which is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. And if you are new to the channel, you may have seen on the front of fucking YouTube channel at Say It Yourself. There is a lot of Motorsport Manager on this channel. It is one of my most played games, the game I fucking love. If you've not seen or heard of it, then I don't know, you need to check out my channel, check out those videos and try the game out for yourself if you like the look of it. It's telling me the sound is broken in the videos. Yeah, I've already discovered that. Hopefully with this, it's a little bit better. Anyway, we're making some good pace here. We've got decent passes going on. Oh, I was about to say we haven't hit anyone yet. I don't think we did hit him. Which is good. Didn't come up as a good pass though, weirdly. Good turn, not good pass. I still don't know what constitutes a good pass. Still don't know. For me, that would be a good pass. But anyway, Nico Nima Sword 30 is at the front of this pack here, and we are catching up with him. Rather rapidly, actually, considering the last race. This is the last race of this particular championship. Very, very bad corner there. I'll let him go ahead again. Go on. Oh, fuck it, don't then. I'll just carry on. I think he's got better brakes than me. Wouldn't surprise me. It could just be I'm a shit driver. That's all it is. So yeah, I can only apologise for the sound in the videos recently. I'm wondering if this pop filter might have something to do with it actually now. I don't know. I've messed around with the sound settings. Hopefully we get some good feedback from the sound on this one. But the thing is, I did listen back. Maybe it's just my fucking ears. I listened back and everything sounded fine to me. I listened back to episode 6 of Motorsport Manager and episode 1, I think it was, like the first race episode of Forza, and to me things sounded fine, but I mean, I don't know, my hearing is pretty good, but I do have a bit of tinnitus going on. When I say my hearing's pretty good, I mean it's pretty fucking good. Not as good as my eyesight is fucking ridiculous. I mean, stupidly ridiculous. I can see some fucking small print, put it that way. But, I don't know. Hello, the game's just fucking crashed. The game's just fucking crashed. And this is the issue with this game. It's fucking unreal. A game just fucking crashed. Fuck me. Seriously, guys, the devs, Turn 10, you need to get on this now. It's just not right. What if, I mean, I'm pretty sure, and it's messing up the fucking settings here, look. I'm pretty sure that there's a 24-hour challenge on here. There's certainly a Le Mans type thing going on. And if you was to crash, imagine if you got 3/4 of the way through that and the fucking game crashed. How fucking livid would you be? I'd be fucking demoralised as fuck. Alright, let's continue. Let's go back to this. It's unfucking real. While I'm waiting for this to load. I'll message Chris real quick. There we go. Yes, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with the fucking sound. I don't know what's going on with this crashing. All I know is it's becoming a bit of an arseache. And I say a bit, I mean very much an arseache. Right. Come on, let's get into this. Let's have a look at the fucking settings real quick. Setup. Okay, I'll just get into it. I'm not officially complaining, it's fucking loaded. Now what's going on? There we go. So I'm wondering in the options, if there's anything I can do. So you know what, fuck it, let's just get on to this before it crashes again. It's really fucking disappointing. Really fucking disappointing, Turn 10, that this game in under 40 minutes has crashed twice. Twice in under 40 minutes. That's not good. That is really, really bad. When I say really, really bad, it's fucking abysmal. It's absolutely abhorrent that you could let a game go out like this. Honestly. Absolutely abhorrent. Yeah. Here we are. They've still let it out. I've still paid 50 quid for it, as long as other people have also paid 50 quid for it. Yeah. I mean, they've got the money now. So I don't think I can actually get a refund on this if I wanted to. I've certainly had it for a few days now. There's nothing to do with my settings. I've turned settings down. I can play this game with fucking ultra. There's nothing to do with recording. I mean, no over fucking encoding or shit like that, you know. Not overdoing the CPU. It's just this game apparently is not that optimized. And it fucking should be. It fucking should be optimized. It shouldn't have memory dumps that cause the fucking game to crash. What it should have is me racing around without any fear of the game crashing. Without any fear of the game crashing. Yeah, here we are. And I'm worried that I'm not going to get to the end of this race. I mean, it's no big deal. I can fucking win this race apparently rather easily. But, I mean, it's a big deal. It's a fucking... This game is 50 quid. It's, you know, it's a lot of wages for some people. A lot of wages for me. I don't want to be spending 50 quid on fucking games all the time. If I spend 50 quid on a game, I expect that fucking game to be perfect. Absolutely fucking spot on. This game isn't. This game isn't. There are fucking excellent aspects about this fucking game. There are some fucking excellent aspects in this game. But, guys, you need to sort it out. I fucking hope to fucking God Turn 10 are working on this. I fucking hope to God Microsoft are fucking kicking ass. I don't think they do. I don't know why I'm hoping to God. I'm not religious. I'm not fucking religious at all. Why the fuck am I hoping to God? That's a silly thing for me to do. I mean, just angers me. Fucking angers me. So, we're about a lap and a half in now. Well, yeah, lap and a third in. And I am still worried this game's gonna fucking crash on me again. I don't know, maybe I need to look into it. Maybe there's something I need to do on my end. Fucking doubt it though. To be fair, I shouldn't have to fucking do anything on my end. It should be a case of, right, you've installed the game, now can you do this manually? It should be a case of, you've installed the game fucking works. I mean, it's fucking dismal. It really is fucking dismal. And genuinely, that fucking skipped for a minute there, and I thought this was going to be fucking game over for this fucking save. Because, for this race even, not this fucking save. Because I thought I was going to skip and fucking stay skipped and then crash. I would not have been happy. Would not have been happy. On the plus side, I've not used a single fucking rewind yet, so yeah. It's first time for everything, eh? I am a long way ahead though. Again, little fucking skip out. Really, really, it's just not good. Got a fucking wacky fucking arm inflatable tube man over there. Is he the reason for the memory leak? Are the graphics that are, you know, promoting him or sort of like working him, if that was causing the issue? If that's the case, just fucking put a fork at him, just remove him, get rid of him, kill him. Fucking useless anyway. I left the braking a little bit too late there. Not going to rewind though. Nope, not rewind. Thank you. I left it way too late. It's a good thing we've got a big gap between us and that fucking Volkswagen. When I say big, I don't know if you can see the mini-map down there. But they're way behind us. They're quite a way behind us. Can we achieve 130 miles an hour on this straight? Can. 132, 133, 135. Just curious to see how fast we can get this car go. I doubt very much. I'm sort of looking at all these people on the right here. I doubt very much there'll be that many people camping who've come to see a fucking Vauxhall race a fucking Volkswagen Golf. I doubt it very much. I can understand this amount of people maybe for the whole race. There's the amount of people there. Maybe those few more. But people actually fucking camping, setting up for the weekend. Watch a Vauxhall and a fucking Volkswagen and an Audi go at it. These little fucking hot hatches. Nah. There you got like a fucking village up there. Practically a fucking town. Practically a fucking town. Yeah, I don't believe it for a minute. Also, there would not be a helicopter fucking recording this shit like there is at the minute. It's a fucking helicopter flying overhead. There's 2 helicopters flying overhead. Why? Why? Also, why is there a fucking camera on a fucking boom recording this? Look, there it is. Why? It's not gonna need it. All these people on the fucking stands. Load more fucking caravans here. Nah, not for this sort of fucking race, there wouldn't be. If it was F1, then again, I don't think you get F1 on this track, would you? If it was F1 or, you know, ADAC, DTM, something like that, I could see it, but nah, not for this shit. So it doesn't look like we damaged, well, I know we caught a couple of things. It doesn't look like we've done too much damage to the car at all. Not that it matters.
You keep driving like that and you get the cup in no time.
What distance was there between us and second? So they've not crossed the line yet. Nearly 9 seconds, 8.5 seconds gap. Right. So that is the championship there done for the modern hot hatch. Like I say, I think in the next one we'll take a really shitty car and just do it up.
It's your second trip to the podium. Most impressive.
Hey. So we got first place. Micro Nemo stood 30, got second, and Radfokov got third. We get 15.5 grand there. Ooh, didn't quite make it to level 4.
You just won the Seeker Championship, and you showed everyone what a contender you are. Now, if that's not enough, you can now take your shot at the next step to the Cup, the Breakout Championship.
They call me the Seeker. I've been searching low and high. Right. So that means we can go through to the next one. As I said, I kind of want to do the whole fucking lot. Fuck, I pressed.
Championship is next in your sights.
Well, we picked up something there. We'll have a look in a minute. As I say, I will probably want to do as many of these as I can before we progress on. It's just how I am. I'm very much a completionist if I can help it. I'm pretty sure we were just given a car. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure we were given a car. It's not one of these ones. Mazda, McLaren, Nissan, Subaru. Hello. Is that what we were just given? Fucking hell. Obviously we found that. Well, we picked that for 17 grand. I think that Subaru is what was just given to us. Have a look at that. This comes under a sports compact. Alright, okay. So, what was the other thing that happened? We got some driver gear, didn't we? We did. Seeker Championship. And Climb Car, I don't really care about that one. We're going to stay with the Pro Driver Black for now. I don't think there's anything else we can look at. I'm kind of half tempted to open up a fucking crate, but Yeah. Alright, so before we do anything else, I want to show you the speciality dealer. So if we go to the speciality dealer, you can see here it is a time limited dealer. You only have 1 day to buy these things. So I don't know how many it normally is, but in today there's 3. We've got a 1986 BMW M635 CSI B class. It's a nice looking car. We've also got a 1984 Civic CRX Mugen. I want to buy that, but I'm not spending 53,000 credits on it. I genuinely want to buy that. I don't know why. I just do. And the last one here is a 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series in red. But that's a nice looking motor, but it's 195,500 credits, so I think we're going to give these all a miss. But it does show, I mean, just random cars just turn up basically on this, and you've got to do your best to buy them, I guess, in that time. I've not really played much of the game, so I've not really spent much time earning stuff. But yeah, I mean, I can possibly, I mean, we can go into free play here. We're having some free play, not if I want to get into it properly. We can literally just set up a race with this car. I don't know if we pick up money from this. I think we will. Just doesn't say. But yeah, I mean, I could just do that, I guess, earn a bit of cash, go into rivals. I mean, we could do this as well. We could probably, you know, we might do some of this next episode. Rivals channel reserved for VIPs only. Well, I'm not a VIP. So I would need to buy VIP for this, would I? I'm not buying VIP. Nah, sorry. With the problems of the game, no chance I'm buying VIP. Anyway, that is going to be the end of the episode. I do apologise about the double fucking crash. Not a lot I can fucking do about that. That's just the fucking game's optimisation. Turn 10, sort your fucking shit out, please. But yeah, anyway guys, that's the end of today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Bye bye.